Hello everyone, it's Purple Hayz. I've invited a few of you that were joined already to my event, and I've swapped it to the normal Facebook page now because I was having problems with my event thing. So I'll wait for a few of you to join me. You should have had your invites, but if not, then I will wait. I have got a few messages for a few people, so I don't know if Kaz Carver is there. I was going to do Kaz first because she didn't get a reading last time. So I'll wait for Kaz if she's there. I'll just shuffle my cards a minute. I have already done them once. Alicia's there. Hello. Sorry I took so long to reset it up here. But a lot of you were running late anyway, so I thought it wouldn't hurt to be after 8. We all like after 8. Obviously the Angels doesn't want me to do it till 8 because it's normally 8 anyway. And I thought I'd do 7 and it didn't work, did it? So we're back to 8 now. I'm quite chilled out actually. I've just done a little meditation. So I'm a bit, I'm actually really tired where I've done the spirit writing thing. So I've done a little bit more. So hiya David. I've got to keep my eye on the messages because it's really hard when I'm concentrating and I get in my little zone. I miss your messages on this little phone. So bear with me if I do lose you. Keep writing, okay, if I'm with you and I'm giving you something. So I might as well start with Alicia then, seeing as she's with me now. Okay, well Alicia, I did speak to you earlier, and apparently Mum wants to take you on holiday. That was the message I had, so I don't know if you know anything about that. Obviously it won't be yet, but Mum's going to be taking you on holiday apparently, or she wants to take you on holiday, so I don't know if that resonates with you, if you know anything about that, but that could be something that's going to happen in the future. I felt that if Grandad has passed, that Grandad was coming over, or there was a male figure coming over to you and Mum. I definitely had the name Wendy, and I didn't think for a minute, you know, who could Wendy be, and then I realised your mum was called Wendy, so I felt it might be your mum, and I don't know if she's been waiting for a message from her dad or anything, but it says that your mum's been sort of, or Nana's been waiting for a sign from someone, okay, so I don't know if you can maybe ask them that, if you're with them or you see them another time, you can ask them that. So the message is he's all okay. Hiya hun, I'll do you next Kaz because I was waiting for you to come, and I said at the beginning, is Kaz there? So thanks for finding me. So I don't know if I actually invited you or not. So anyway Alicia, something about bingo as well. Mum goes to bingo on Mondays, or she did go to bingo on Mondays, so this person's aware of that and wanted to say that they were with Mum when she goes to bingo, so I don't know if you can pass that on for me. And I've got something for you, and I felt like it was more from your guides, Alicia, saying that you're amazing, and it could be from Grandad too. I don't know if you know Grandad, but someone, you know, that knows you, an elder that's passed on, has said that you're amazing and don't doubt yourself, okay? So I don't know if you're there and you can comment. You don't have to comment. You can just absorb that information and we can talk at another time. But I'll do you a little card reading, Alicia. Okay, so I don't know if any of that makes sense to you at all. And we don't always get the people we want to come forward, that want to come forward. I'm so glad you waited till after 8. I was thinking of the chocolates actually, Laura, the after 8, when I said after 8. So I won't do it at 7 again, I promise. Right, I did give these cards a good shuffle, but these are for Alicia. I've got my little trusted angel wand with me. There he is, I love this one, the unicorn wand. I know, you bugger. I have to say that to Naomi, she's an old school friend of mine, we go back a long way. Right, Alicia. Be open to success, Alicia. That's one of your main cards that's popped up now, and you've got some emotion there going on, and also some abundance. Now you do get quite good cards. The last time you had some cracking cards. Okay, so there's 2 emotion cards there for you. So there's a lot of emotion coming in, and a little bit of abundance, which means good luck and happy things. I feel like your family are going to get more closer together, Alicia. Like the family, I think I said that to you last time, the family are going to bond together a little bit more closely, alright? And you have to listen to your divine guidance. So I don't know if you do meditate, but if you do, and you get more quiet moments, Alicia, you'll hear more words from your guides, okay? You know, when you get that little thought in your head about doing something, and sometimes we wonder where it's come from. sometimes that can be your angels and guides popping in to say, you know, do it. So if you get little thoughts like that, then go with it, Alicia, alright? So always trust your sort of intuition, okay? And allow others to shower you with gratitude, because you deserve it. And I think that was the message coming through as well from the other side, that you need to give yourself a little bit more credit and believe in yourself, because they're proud of you, okay? There's some wonderful new emotional experience coming your way, and I don't know if this is in your current relationship, but you're going to be a lot happier, and it's going to sort of reawaken something in your heart, okay? And it might be because of all those crystals you've been wearing and stuff, because I know you've been purchasing a lot of things from me to help yourself, and that will help you. I know it's going to help you, and you have said it has before. So follow your heart, basically, because a lot of emotion cards mean follow your heart, okay? So you've got 2 cards there, the emotional cards, and you've got the 10 of abundance. So heaven's provided you with many blessings, okay? Yeah, I feel like because of all these things that you're doing and the crystals and everything else, you are going to get a bit more intuitive, and you are going to start to know when something's wrong or right, Alicia, and you won't need to sort of question yourself about it, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you, Alicia, and we'll see what oracle card comes out for you. I've also got my animal cards out as well tonight. So let's see what we got for you. We have intention, Alicia. So everything with intention, okay? I don't know if these come out the right way. They might come out back to front, actually, the writing. Okay, so don't lose sight of your original intentions. Always follow your heart, this one says, which is similar to the other card. They all seem to sort of correspond together whenever we do different sort of packs. You also get the same message almost in each card. Okay, so go with your hopes and aspirations, Alicia. And if not, you've got to take action and go back to where you want to steer your life back on course. If you go off course a little bit, then it's saying steer it back on course, okay? But always go back to your original sort of intention, okay? So I don't know if you know what your intentions are and what you want to achieve in life, but that's something that will come if you don't know that already, okay? And that's something that will happen on your journey with your crystals and everything else. Alright, Shaky? Hello? And Leah? I should pay more attention to the screen, but when I get out in my little zone, I'm going to see what animal guide card you've got, Alicia, as well there. You've got the beaver card, productivity. Just go ahead and do it, okay? So that's kind of giving you the confirmation that whatever it is that you want to do, go for it. So all those cards sort of resonate together. I don't know if you're still there, Alicia. I can't see any comments from you at the moment. Okay, so I hope you liked that one. If you are there, I was going to show you some crystals, but I don't know if you'll see them in this light. So I'll wait for you to come back if you're there, Alicia. I was going to say, what colour do you dislike the most from the colours I've got on my crystal card? But I don't know if you can see them very well. If I turn the light up, we might be able to see them. But yeah, basically the rainbow colours, Alicia, and I don't know if you can see that there. I'll put them there. No, all I can see is names, you see. Yeah, what colour don't you like the most, Alicia? We've got black, orange, we've got clear, we've got light blue, yellow. So think of all the rainbow colours. Which one do you dislike the most? I don't know if I've got sort of a chart. Hi Debs, you managed to get on then. So if you comment on the crystal you don't like the most, Alicia, that's usually like the colour. I mean, that would be the one you probably need the most for your healing benefits, alright? So I don't know, I was going to say sort of black was calling out to me really. You were saying orange. That one, there's sort of a orangey, and there's a, what I call, I shouldn't say it really, shitty red, I call it shitty red, it's like dark sort of reddy, and that's red jasper. I don't normally swear online, especially with the angels, but they take that as a little joke, the little things, I always call it that. So orange is for your middle area, that's sort of your solar plexus area, okay? So you might need sort of citrine or orange carnelian like this one. Don't know if you've got that already. And that is your sort of confidence area as well. So if we can sort that area out, that will help you with your sort of goals and aspirations and everything like that. So I don't know if you've got any orange or yellow stones already. You should have in your chakra set that you bought. So that's for your digestion as well. So I don't know if you get any digestion problems or IBS, Alicia, or anything like that, but that would be why, okay? And you can eat sort of orange foods to help you. So I don't know if you like oranges. If you avoid oranges and things like that, then that will be why. So you've got to try and bring that into your life a little bit more to heal that area. So you could eat carrots, oranges. I'm trying to think of other things that are orange. So anything orange, even wearing orange clothes, bringing orange flowers into the house. Yeah, so that's really your sensitivity, your creativity area, your emotions and your expression, okay? So I don't know if that makes any sense to you with that area. So if you can bring more orange into your life, that would be brilliant. Okay, we're going to do Kaz now because I promised Kaz one last time and we didn't get around to it. So let me put my light back to where it was. I think we were on 1 or 2, 2. Hello, Paula. I bet I didn't bring my drink up. I'll have to call my partner to bring it up. So I get a dry mouth. If you're there, Terry, can you bring my drink up, please? Right, this one is for Kaz. If you're there, Kaz. Now, I did have some things for you, Kaz, actually. And I'll say that before I do the cards, because otherwise it looks like I may have cheated. But, you know, I don't cheat. I try not to cheat. So if any of these messages don't make sense to you now, they usually resonate after, okay? I don't always get anybody from Spirit. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Where's Kaz's message? Oh, that's my partner coming with my drink. I'll just unlock the door a minute. Thank you. I thought I'd forget something. Oh, bless him. That's what the man's for. No, I'm only joking. Oh, it's better on this page, isn't it? Because you get more people, man. I like it. I've got my family here now. Don't feel alone. It's a shame we can't all talk. We need to be on Zoom or something so we can all like talk. Because I feel like I know you're there, but I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm not. Right, where were we, Kaz? Because I'm trying to find the message that I wrote down. Right. It kept on saying when, where, the Spirit, and it wouldn't write anything sensible to begin with. So I was thinking, right, okay, right. It was annoying me actually because it kept on doing it. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Terry. What are you laughing at? I know. How many people can we get on Zoom? Does anybody know? Because I was going to download it, and I might do that, and that'll be more fun. We can perhaps have a little party. But anyway, I was getting when, where, and everything like that, Kaz. So I felt like you keep losing things or something, or I don't know if that resonates with you, but just say yes or no. But I just felt like you're in a bit of a fluster and you don't know when and where things are, or you keep losing something, or losing your things, or not. You know, something wasn't quite making sense there because it wasn't, you know, saying things right. So if you can comment on that, then I might be able to elaborate a bit more on that. And I did sort of, you know, I was feeling like, let me see what I've put here. I feel like you've got to ask permission for things. Does that make sense, Kaz? I don't know if it's involved with money, but I feel like you're earning all this money and you're having to ask permission to spend it. Does that make sense? So that was what was coming through for you. And they were saying they want you to be happy. So somehow you've got to make yourself happy, Kaz, if you're not happy. And if that's because, you know, you feel like you've got to ask permission for stuff all the time, and you don't have to comment on that, then that's where it's sort of crushing your soul a little bit, and you need to make yourself happy, okay? So that was the message that was coming through to you. And at the end of the year, what else was it? At the end of the year, I felt like something was going to happen at the end of the year. Nothing bad, but things are going to happen at the end of the year, okay? Where you'll know where you are a bit more, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So we'll see what the cards are going to say for you, Kaz. See if the cards resonate with what I've had. Because it's... Right. Cool. If you know what that means, because sometimes I don't know what it means, but as long as you know what it means, that's the main thing. Because I'm not supposed to know everything. I'm just a channel. And I am still learning, and this is all new to me. And it's a bit nervy online, so obviously I get more when the person's with me. Well, I say that, but there has been times when I've had stuff and people have come along, and well, Sarah had something actually, and she wasn't with me, and I kept getting marriage card, and it was for Sarah, but she didn't come, and she commented after, but that was quite strange. Right, you've got one main card, which is something's got to be reviewed and a completion, Kaz. So something's obviously, you're reviewing something at the moment, and something's going to come to an end eventually, okay? There's going to be a completion on something that you've been waiting for, and maybe that's going to be the end of the year, okay? But I feel like you've been waiting for it for quite a long time, and I feel like there's a little bit of love involved in that as well. You've been waiting for a bit of sort of, I don't know, I feel like you've been doing all the effort and you've not been getting it back somewhere, okay? And that has to kind of stop because it's crushing your soul. So you've got 2 emotion cards there, an abundance card, 1 abundance card, the helper of abundance. So there's going to be someone coming in there to help you with that, to give you that abundance. It's a gentleman that's showing on the card. So it is going to be a male figure, I feel, coming in to help you there. But you've got to be quite organised with that, so you're going to have to roll up your sleeves and get to work on that one, alright? So there could be some domestic things then, maybe, clearing up or moving house, maybe, possibly. But the guardian angels are surrounding you with that to help you out with that, okay? So there's going to be a loving, kind and loyal friend. So it might not be a man, you know, a relationship man, but there's going to be a loving friend with a big heart that's going to be helping you with that. Or maybe you're going to be helping someone else because you've got a big heart, okay? That's coming through as well. Because I feel like you do help a lot of people. So you need to be proud of what you've accomplished already. So, you know, don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you, okay? So you're trying to be someone you don't really want to be to please other people. That's not going to work. Does that make sense, Kaz, to you? There's a lot going on for you right now because you're very busy. I don't know if you've been nervous of flying, but I've got that you might be flying. You want to be travelling or something and going somewhere, alright? But it says do that with confidence. You're a bit nervous about it, okay? So if there is a holiday coming up or something like that, hi mum. If there's a holiday coming up or something like that, then don't be scared to go, okay? That's the message I'm getting. And there's going to be a few people coming into your life, Kaz, that you've not seen for a while, and they're just going to turn up. People that you've not seen for a while, and I can see a couple of children there as well, so I don't know if there's children involved in that, but somebody's going to return back into your life, and children are going to be important to you right now. And I feel like part of that is connecting back to your own inner childhood self, okay? So you can still have fun. I feel like you're not able to have fun like you used to, and it's saying, you know, you can go back to having that childhood fun. Don't be scared to do that. Right, so your main card really is the review and completion card. So there's something that needs to be thought about, reviewed, and it will come to a completion, okay? But with that, you've got to be organised, and someone's going to be coming in to help you, like the friend. And obviously there's going to be quite a lot going on, but all that in the end is going to build your confidence. So let me see what the Oracle card says. I've done you 6 there on that one. It's quite random, I never know how many I'm going to do, it just depends how I feel and where the guides take me. So let's see if this resonates with those, Kaz. Dreaming of you, you got. Okay, so someone's going to appear to you, Kaz, in your dreams, and they're going to reflect a part of you, okay? A time of remembrance and healing. So I got a feeling that's going to be a dream about some childhood thing that you used to do or used to like, okay? Something that you've always wanted to do. And because it's purple, this card, I'm going to say try some amethyst if you haven't got any already. If you know what that is, the purple stone. That's going to help you with those dreams and help you sleep as well, because I don't know if you've been sleeping very well lately. Okay? So, yeah, basically daydream a little bit more. Have time for yourself, Kaz, and hold your amethyst if you've got one. So I'm going to ask you the same question. What stone would you say you dislike the most from the colours? So we've got red, sort of dark browny, reddy brown, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, black and clear. Which one would you say you dislike the most? It's really hard to show you these crystals because the light's not particularly good. That's sort of citrine, yellowy. It's not particularly yellowy. Orange, I don't know if you can see that. So just pick your worst colour, Kaz, that you don't like. There. I don't like to guess. Sometimes I get it right and sometimes I don't. For Kaz, I'm going to say browny red, actually, that you don't like. You don't really go keen on brown and reddy colours, like dark sort of pooey brown, I call it. I'll say pooey, not the other word. Is it that one, Kaz, or is it a different one? Or green, maybe? Don't feel you like green very much. While I'm waiting for you to comment, I'll do a animal card in a minute. That's just to top it off. This is your animal guidance card, Kaz. And you've got the wolf, the guardian. You're safe and protected at all times, Kaz. Okay, so I hope that makes you feel a little bit better, knowing that you're safe no matter what happens. Okay, if you can't comment now on the colour you dislike the most, we can always talk about that online. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. I'm just gonna have a few minutes just washing myself over before I do someone else. I actually bought a new crystal, a new pendant with a cheap crayon. I quite like it actually. It's tourmaline, it's in resin, and I'm actually planning on trying to make some resin pieces soon. I've just got some resin kit, and my partner's down there now trying to do some, but I'm missing out. I want to go. So I'm going to do some ashes in resin, if anybody's interested, if they've got any ashes from a loved one. I'm going to be doing that, and I might do ashes in silver. So I've got some ashes of my grands, and I'm going to be giving that a go. So if anybody wants any ashes, put in a key ring or anything like that, I've got loads of shapes. I've got hearts, stars, feathers, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So anything, I'm going to be putting gemstones inside resin as well, making sort of pyramids and all sorts of things. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm just going to put these cards back in the pack. Is Lydia there at all? Lydia Anderson? I did have a Wendy come forward with someone for Lydia Anderson, an old school friend. I don't know if that resonates with Lydia Anderson. So I'll keep an eye out for you, Lydia. Okay, if you pop up, then obviously we can talk about that. I think Lara's there as well. Is Lara still there? Lara Maudsley? I know it's Lara's dad's birthday today, ironically, but he's not here with us today. Or anymore, should I say. Are you there, Lara? Because I did have something for you from Dad. You make Dad very proud, if you're there. And I feel like you're waiting for something, Lara. That's what I had from Spirit. You're waiting for something, okay? Or you're waiting for someone, and Dad's saying don't wait for someone, okay? You know, sometimes, or a job. I felt there was a job or someone or something you're waiting for. So if you can comment on that, if you're there, Lara. And he's saying don't wait around, you know, always be the one to sort of grab it yourself. Don't wait for other people to come to you. He says you'll win the contest that way. Does that make sense, Lara? So you're waiting for this thing, you're waiting for this hopeful thing to fall into place. But he says all will fall into place at the right time. Okay? What does that mean? Bring them on camera. Oh, you can bring people on camera. Cool. Is Lara there? I'll bring her on camera. That's... All he's saying is don't wait for them to contact you, be proactive, okay? So I don't know if Lara is there. Let me go back up and see. She was earlier. Or maybe she didn't find me. She was running. Oh, there you are, Lara. You said Zoom would be great. Are you there, Lara? Because I won't do your cards until you comment. Because I like to be connected, but the thing is, this thing's a little bit behind on comments. Debs Kenny, are you still there? So I've got a few messages for you guys if you want to come forward and say something. But Lara, you can always watch this back, or I can text you. There was also a funny message about mending a cupboard downstairs, and I don't know who that's for, to be honest. I thought it was for me at one point, so I did think Alicia as well, and also Michaela, so I don't know if Michaela's there as well. I had a baby as well for Michaela, but we talked about that previously, yesterday actually. So I'll say it again in case it wasn't for Michaela. There was a baby that passed about second birthday. Bone marrow cancer I've got. So I don't know if anyone can take that. It's online at the moment. But they wanted to say they love Mum and Dad very much. And Mum's remarrying, so I don't know if that resonates with anybody. It was a boy. A little boy. And he says sorry he had to go. He couldn't stay. He felt weak. Okay, so if that resonates with anybody, then please comment. Now, I've never done it like this before. I don't get loads of messages, so I only had a few for a few people that actually joined on my event thing as well. Because Spirit need notice as well of things, so it doesn't always happen there and then live. So sometimes I do messages and write things before I start, so that I get a bit of a head start, because it can take quite a while to do spirit writing, and it makes me very tired as well. Debs, if you're there, Debs Kenny. You there, Debs? Nobody seems to be commenting anymore. Debs Kenny. So I did have a little message for you, Debs, if you're there. I don't know if you know anyone called Mandy, Debs. It was a Mandy name popped up. She was there earlier. Should I go on and say it, Debs? There's just something wrong with my page. I can see you, Nikki. I can see Nikki. I want you to pop up, Debs, and I can put you on the screen, because there's a little button here that says bring them on camera, if you want to come on camera, that is. So we have kind of got Zoom if we do that. And Laura, I'm just waiting for Laura and Debs Kenny. As they've gone off for a drink, and they'll come back in a minute. I think that's all I've got here at the moment. And Lydia, obviously, I've got Lydia as well, but I don't know if Lydia's there. And I don't know if Kaz is still there, so I hope Kaz likes her reading. Is there anyone else that would like a guidance card or anything while you're on here? It says live 50. Does that mean 50 people are with me? Or 20? I think it says 20. I don't know where everyone's gone. Messages? What do you mean? Oh, what? Write a message. It stopped commenting. My partner says write a message. I don't know if that will make a difference. I don't think I can I? What's happened? Add Debs Kenny. Is Debs there? I tried to add you, Debs. And who else was it I was going to do? I don't know if Michaela's there because she couldn't find me. Now I've invited Michaela. I've invited Debs Kenny again. And who else was that? Lara. I know Lara really wanted one, so I don't know where she's gone. I have no idea what my partner's saying. He's going to have to come back up. No, I've invited you, Lara, so you should still be there. Can someone comment? What's the matter? Oh, doesn't she? She does. She wants a reading though, yeah? I can't. I don't know how. What do you mean refresh the messages? I don't know what I have to do. Come and show me. You can't refresh messages. Who's there? I don't think anybody's there, so I don't know what to do. I don't know how to refresh messages. I can't hear you, Terry. You shouldn't have to refresh anything. Nobody's able to comment, so I don't know what's going on. I know you don't want anyone to see you. Oh, you've got to scrooge their messages away. Why have you got to do that? That's silly. There'll be hundreds now. I know. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, Mr. Haley. Oh, that was strange. It wouldn't show me any messages, so I had to swipe everybody away. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emmeline. I've never done it before on here, so I know now for the future. Oh. It's alright, Nikki, you haven't missed anything. I don't know if any of you guys heard everything I just said then. Right, Debs, did you hear any of that I said? I think you did. So I'll do you a reading now, Debs. So yeah, do you know anything about a water fountain, Debs? I had a message, don't be unliking your dude or something, come up to the water fountain. Does that make any sense to you? Hi, Michaela. I invited you, okay? Does that make sense, Debs? So I don't know if it means you need to drink more water or something, but it was showing me a Buddha shrine, some sort of Buddha ornament. So I don't know if you've got a Buddha ornament of some kind that's got a water fountain. Alright, so I don't know if that means anything to you, but I felt like you do need to drink more water as well. Okay, so I don't know if it was a jokey message sort of thing about drinking more water, to be honest. I don't know if you were close to Grandad. I felt like there was a male figure coming through for you. And they're saying make the most of life, and something about stay where you are, you don't need to move. I felt like that was like moving house. So I don't know if you've been thinking about moving house or it's something in the future, but he's saying don't move, okay? And maybe they're saying, you know, well done for drinking water then, but it says don't be unliking your dude, come up to the water fountain. So just keep that one in mind. You can write it down, because sometimes things don't make sense at the time, but they will in the future if they don't make sense now, okay? And it says, what do you want the most in life? Because you're procrastinating about something, not sure about something, okay? And I can also see a silver ring with a heart on it. So I don't know if that means anything to you, Debs. Alright, so keep those things in mind, because if they don't make sense now, they will at a later date. Just a plain silver ring, I felt it was, with a heart on it. Maybe it's a gift offering of some kind that someone's going to give you. But what this procrastinating thing is about, I don't know. Maybe that's the moving house, but you're procrastinating about something. This one's for Debs Kenny. Alright, let's see what you got. Put that down on the floor a minute. Oh, we got two there. Popped out at once. That happens sometimes. Right, we'll do the same, like 5 or 6 cards. Right, I've got 2 main cards for you here, Debs. You've got some decisions to make, fair decisions, and seeing clearly. That's the 2 sort of main cards you've got. And you've got 2 abundance cards, so there'll be some good things coming your way. And if it's not to do with moving house, Debs, maybe it's a relocation in your job or something else, alright? So just keep that in mind, okay? Because it might be someone else maybe that wants to move, but the message was don't move, alright? So that could mean anything in any, you know, any zone really. So just bear that in mind. The main message was not to move, okay? Right, so I don't know if you had an idea about something, because the card's saying that you've had a great idea about something, okay, which I felt was what you might be procrastinating about. It could be a spiritual thing or something you're thinking of, you know, learning, but don't be sort of dissuaded by the challenges along the way, okay? And it says here you're actually going to be learning more skills. 8 of abundance, you're going to be learning and honouring your skills. And I know that you've recently done some more Reiki, and you've done your, I don't know if it's Reiki level 1 or 2 you're at now, but well done for that. So I know you're on a journey at the moment, and I see your posts and they're amazing. So you're going to be doing some sort of healing art, which I know you're doing already, and you're going to be educating yourself more on that. And there's a time to change jobs or career moves. Perhaps that was the procrastinating thing, okay? And the key to success is details, okay? So you need to monitor your projects carefully, Debs, alright? And the dangers of saying there's times when you do need a hand as well, so do accept help from others around you, alright? Do accept help from others around you, because you do sort of say no, you think you can do it all, but just ask for help, alright? Read the book, Debs. Oh, I've gone all chilly. And there is a person there, look, with a book. So yeah. and that one, okay? So that's a bit weird. So yeah, read that book. It's not Akashic Records, is it, Debs, by any chance? Or is it a Reiki book? Because I've got the Akashic Records, and some books I buy and I end up putting them on my shelf and not reading them, like spiritual books. And basically they make you buy them, but you're not ready to read them yet. They're just put in your path until you are ready. So I've had this Akashic Records books for literally 5 years, I think, and I started to read it and it got a bit complicated. So I thought, I'll bugger this sort of thing, and I put it back on the shelf. And I keep thinking, I must read it, and I didn't realise this Metatron grid I just did is all to do with opening the Akashic Records. So how freaky is that? So I know that soon I'm going to be reading it, Debs. Alright, so if you don't read it yet, you will be. Alright? Oh, thank you, Paris. Are you the lady that come and had a Reiki session with me? Or are you someone new? Because I remember doing a Reiki for someone called Paris. It's quite an unusual name, so that's why I asked. There's not many Parises about, I shouldn't imagine. It's a pretty name. Right, Debs, let me finish this reading for you before I get sidetracked and lose the connection. So there will be a time to be self-employed, Debs, it's saying to me. Alright? Brilliant. I know, I can never spell his name, Mayuki. I can't even say it. Mayuki Usui, isn't it? I do Tibetan and the Usui one, sort of combined, my Reiki that I do. Well, actually, it's saying as well, reading between the lines, be patient about the self-employed thing, okay? It will come at the right time. And it's funny because you had that message as well, and I didn't read the rest of it, did I? It was on the back. I'm sure it said something at the right time for you. Everything will come at the right time. It was something like that for you, so that's quite weird. Okay, so were you close to Grandad, Debs, or was there a Mandy you knew? Because I did have that Grandad will be okay as well. Right, so it's time to see things from a different perspective, Debs. That's what the Seeing Clearly card is about, okay? Which the Reiki will make you do anyway. As time goes on and you develop, and it just does that to you, you'll start to change and notice your amazing, just your amazing sort of consciousness and everything. It'll all sort of awaken even more, okay? Just says embrace your uniqueness, Debs, okay? Embrace your uniqueness. Yeah, the smell figure is okay, he's fine. He's just saying do what you want the most in life, okay? You've got to think about what you want to do the most in life. And if you have had concerns, this Fair Decisions card is saying don't worry. The angels are saying you have nothing to worry about, okay? And heaven's shining its divine light on you. And there's maybe some forgiveness there as well, so I don't know if there's someone you need to forgive. But that little bit of forgiveness will actually sort of bring everyone to peace. Does that make sense, Debs? So I'll just pop these back into there and we'll see what animal card you get. I will scroll up and look at the messages in a minute because I've had quite a few and I miss them the more people comment. These ones are for Debs. Debs K. I only do one of these, Debs, because it's your animal spirit guide at this time. We all have different guides at different times. At the moment you've got the Badger, the Perseverance card. Okay, so you've got to dig in and see it to completion. Alright? So that's obviously about your project that you're doing. Okay? So that sort of ends that nicely. And I don't know what colour gemstone or colour you dislike at the moment, Debs. There might not be one you dislike at the moment. I feel you quite like all of them. But if there's one you don't particularly like, what colour that you sort of push away from yourself, from your physical self, then comment on that and I can elaborate on that. And you can bring that one into your life with a gemstone or food or flowers. I thought you did. I was right, you like all of them, you're like me. Once you start bringing all the crystals into your life and resonating with the ones you don't like, you'll find in time you end up liking all of them. And if you like all of them, that means that you're going to be a pretty balanced person. So thanks for that, Debs. That's amazing, man. Let's see what this one says. The Oracle cards. Do one of those, Debs. See what kind. In fact, did I do that with everyone else? I think I did. Oh, it flew out the pack. Divine Will, Debs. Oh my God. There we go. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. You got to trust and let go of fear and apprehension. That's the procrastinating thing. You are protected and eternally balanced. Have patience, that all manifests in perfect time. Okay? So if you're not balanced now, you will be, Debs, alright? So it's saying, I know what you're like, I was the same. I wanted to get my Reiki done and I wanted to fast track it. But Reiki's something you really can't fast track. It's one of these things, your body has to develop to it, and your energies change, and then you change. Your attitude changes, your persona changes, the way you speak to people changes, the way you view life changes. And suddenly it hits you all for 6. I mean, when I was level 2 or 3, I had a really big awakening. I did Dad one day, and yeah, I came back really angry, and it was because I didn't clear myself properly after doing him. And I remember coming back and smashing a picture over my partner's head, bizarrely. No, not a glass picture, but sort of one of these canvas pictures. And it was bizarre, and he wasn't angry with me, but it was like I had my dad's anger inside of me because I'd done the treatment on him, and he was obviously angry because he was poorly. So yeah, there's so many things that you learn. Okay, I don't know who to do first. I've got quite a few there coming up. Oh, bloody hell, Paula. 53? No worries, Debbie, thank you. Okay, Paula, we do you. Right, let me just give me a few minutes to just flush myself through a minute. Clear my aura field a bit. If I don't do that, I get a bit clogged and tired, and I can get messages muddled up for people, or I come away feeling poorly. So yeah, it's just a case of regrounding yourself. Right. I'll do the angel ones first, Paula Moon. And if you don't get a message today, I will come on again. I come on every fortnight, every Friday, usually when I haven't got my children. Yeah, it's getting late. I don't know what the time is actually. It's only 9 o'clock. It's not too bad. But I'll probably have to get up and put my music back on in a minute, so it usually stops. And then the angels and guides get a bit cross when the music stops, because last time they stopped it and then the video cut off because I didn't put the music back on. Oh. Okay, Paris. Oh yeah, Paris as well. I'll do you next, Paris. Alright, we'll do Paula and then Paris. Alright? And if you miss me, Paris, you can always come back and watch it after, alright, my love? Alright. Right, Paula. Let's see who you've got. There's something you need to let go of, Paula. And it's a bit of sadness in there, and there's an angel standing. I think I know what that is, because you lost your dad as well, so you get quite sad about that. The music is angelic Reiki. I'll go and get it in a minute so you can have a look. Alright. So there's something you need to let go, release in the past, okay? And it's been a bit of a challenge for you, but it will be liberating when you can let that go, okay? And the angels are going to help you do that. Endings are always beginnings, Paula. I've got that, okay? Endings are always beginnings. There we go. I told you the music would go funny, didn't I? For goodness sake. They're freaky as hell. Right, I'm going to go and get the CD in a minute, Paula. I haven't lost the connection. I don't know whether to put that back to number 1 now. That's freaked me out. Let me see how many tracks it's got. 12. So we'll go back to number 1, I think. Because the angels are giving me a warning there that I need to put it back. Right, there we go. Right, it is called Angelic Reiki. There we go. It is quite pretty, isn't it? It's one of my favourites. It's by Now and Julianne. Okay, so if you put in Angelic Reiki, I think I got it from the shop in Shepton Mallet. There's a little spiritual shop there, but it's closed now, but you can get them online. Alright? Right, Paula, so it's a bit loud, that first one, goodness me. It'll quieten down in a minute. Right, so there's a win-win situation as well, Paula. So I don't know if you've been having a bit of sort of not arguments, that's not the word I want, but disagreements about things. But it's saying that people will start agreeing on things soon, okay? And you can sort of compromise and open your mind a little bit more with them about these things, okay? And you need to stay balanced and have a moderate approach about that. Your intuitive abilities are going to be quite accurate now, so if you get a thought about something, you're going to be right, okay? And I think maybe Dad comes in a little bit there and helps you with that, even if you're not aware of it, okay? He's there and he's guiding you in the right direction. So follow your own insights, regardless of what anybody else says, he's saying, okay? Don't allow your fear and worry to guide you, because it's keeping you, it may keep best to keep your secrets to yourself, sort of thing, he's saying, alright? So there's certain things you know that you don't need to tell people, alright? Just keep it to yourself, Paula. You might know what that means, you might not, but you probably will know what that means. Okay, so you've got the 9 of Abundance card and the 2 of Abundance, and it's showing people having a good time, alright there? So I think that's about you letting go as well, because you feel life's been a little bit out of balance lately, mainly because of COVID and the lockdown and not being able to see the people that you usually see in your life. Alright, Debs, hope you're doing well. You've got multiples of jobs going on as well, Paula, and it's been really hard for you to fit it all in, okay? And you really want to try and get this dream job. I don't know if you've got your dream job at the moment, but it's important to keep those things light and stay in touch with your inner child. So that's what the fun cards are about, is showing people having fun. Alright, so you need a little bit more fun and let yourself go a little bit more, because we all need that balance. So if it's all work, work, work and no play, you're going to burn yourself out, okay? So somehow you've got to have a little bit more fun, okay? Be as playful as possible and a bit more light-hearted, okay? And don't take everything quite so seriously, okay? And it says a positive attitude will bring success for you, Paula, alright? The more you sort of bring in worries and sort of worry about things before they happen, you almost manifest it to happen, alright? So try to replace that worrying thought with a nice thought instead, and instead of saying, oh God, I hope that's not going to happen to me, replace it with, that will happen to me, and say the good thing that you want to happen to me. So for example, if you want a purple car, say, I will have a purple car, okay? Not, I might have a purple car. Does that make sense, Paula? And if you keep on doing that and do that more, you'll find that your life will turn around so much easier and quicker for you, and it won't be such a struggle for you. It says wonderful news is on the way as well. You've got some engagements, a pregnancy possibly, or graduation. Does that make sense to you? And you're going to make new friends and meet more like-minded people. So there's going to be lots of exciting beginnings and endings all around the corner at once, I feel, okay? So as soon as something ends, something good is literally going to happen, not far behind it, alright? Losing Dad was a real big thing for you, and I know how you feel with that, because I lost my dad, and I'll cry in a minute if I... Oh. Yeah, I can't let the emotion come in too much. Oh, because this was green with you, Paula, wasn't it? On the bench. I don't know if there's something special you've got of Dad's in the bedroom. I feel like it's a teddy or something, but yeah, he just wants to put his arms around you and give you a big hug. Right. Oh dear. I don't usually get that, Paula. Not alive, anyway. Deary me. Right. He wishes you well, Paula, anyway, alright? I'm going to let him go now, because it will upset me if he comes too close. Because he does miss you a lot. And he feels your pain and your sadness, but he is right with you, okay? Oh, goodness me. I haven't had that before. Only live, not live, when someone's been in the room, I mean. Oh. Oh, I love you, Rach. He knows you love him very much. That's why I cried then, because I can feel his it's sadness because he wants to hug you but he can't, and that's how my dad was. He used to want to hug me and he can't. But he will try and come in close, probably after tonight. So don't panic if you feel a little bit different tonight, or you have a dream or anything like that. It'll be your dad coming to you, alright? Quite often spirits will come to us when we're sleeping, even if we're not aware of it. Alright, who did I say next? Paris, wasn't it? Let me just grab myself a minute. Oh dear. I remember when I done readings at the village hall, do you remember that, Paula? And I took a massive crystal ball and I borrowed one off of somebody. I didn't have a clue what I was doing with this crystal ball. I didn't realise about cleansing stones and stuff. And were you there? It was mental, wasn't it? There was some old people there that had readings. It was the first time I'd done it, and on no word of a lie, my hand was shaking on the crystal ball and all the lights blew, didn't it, Paula? And when I got home I was absolutely drained. Honestly, I just collapsed on the sofa and went to sleep, and I realised now it was because I let too many spirits come through that ball, and I didn't have any idea what was coming through that ball, and I didn't protect myself. So yeah, lesson learned on that one. So I won't go on too long tonight because I know I will burn myself out if I do too many. But oh, there's so many people. Right, I promised Paris. I'll do Paris next, and I might need the toilet maybe quickly in between. Only a quick number ones, not twos. I always want to go to the toilet when I do this stuff. Sorry, because I'm drinking lots. Right. Okay, back to being serious now. Right. I can't remember your surname now. Paris. Are you there, Paris? Paris Jade. Are you the lady that had the reading? Paris? Not reading, the Reiki from me once. The hairdresser with Deb's daughter. Is that the one? Or is that a different Jade? Paris, sorry. Getting your name muddled up now. See, this is what happens when I get in a kerfuffle. Call it a kerfuffle. Thank you everyone for your lovely compliments and support. So I've never done this like this live before. I was asking Spirit to come in. I've got this Metatron grid, so I'm hoping it empowers things. The more the grid's there, the more powerful it'll get. Oh, hello Carly. Okay, I'll do one for Carly after Paris. Have you commented before, Carly? I think you did earlier, and maybe I should ask the angels who I should do. Should I get my pen and paper out and see what they say? Right. Right, you've got a couple of abundance cards there, which means good things, Paris. Okay, your main cards that are coming out. You have to let something go as well, the same as Deb's, okay? So there's something you need to let go from the past. Okay, it was a bit of a challenge, but you need to let go of it. I don't know if you know what that is. Okay? And once you let go of that, you're going to be flying higher than you've ever flown before. So it's a great time of spiritual growth for you as well. Surrounding yourself with people you love and your beliefs. Okay, so I don't know if you've become more spiritually minded lately. So just believe in what you believe in, okay? Don't worry about what other people think. But you're going to get some help from others on that. And your heart's longing to try new ideas, Paris. And I think that's where the spiritual thing might come in with that. You've got 2 abundance cards. Oh, and you've got an organisation card. So your 3 main cards are letting go of something, being a bit organised and embracing those around you, okay? All your plans are on target and everything's going to flow smoothly if you add a little organisation and discipline into it, okay? You've got to let your creativity come into that and logic, and be open to ask for help from someone who's very intellectual. So I don't know if there's someone you know older than you, there's a bit of a teacher that's going to be helping you. There he is there. Alright. He looks quite smart actually, dressed in a smart suit. I don't know if you had college plans or something planned, as in learning something and it didn't quite work out because of COVID and it's been put on hold. But maybe that's what it's about, and it's going to all come back into place again, okay? Oh, thank you, Carly. I won't comment on the last time we had an encounter. I think I was a bit drunk. This was when I had a break from spiritual work, guys, and I did go out, because we are allowed to have a night out, aren't we? Little night out now and again, a little flutter. But I do have the odd one. I might have a wine after tonight, but oh, honestly. Oh my God. I know you will cry, Paris. I find this from my readings and things, it brings a tear to people's eye because the angels come through on the reading, or someone comes through, your guides, and you feel it, even though we're on the phone. It's incredible, honestly. So I feel people as well, but it's so weird. Oh my God. Oh dear. Right, your passions are going to lead to your divine purpose, okay, Paris? So have confidence in that talent. Are you musical at all? You're creative in some way. There's some I feel there's some music. Someone playing a harp on here. So I don't know if you play music and a string instrument at all. But this mentor's coming in again on the second card. So there's somebody helping you with this. I don't know if you're getting lessons or... It says you're taking classes. But your creativity is going to soar through the roof, Paris. Alright? And again, we've got the play sort of card. You're on a swing there, so you've got to have a bit of fun with it. Oh my God, you sing. I used to be a singer, Paris. Singing's a very emotional thing, and it really releases endorphins, makes you feel happy. And I bet you're not singing as much as you used to, and it's been making you feel a bit sad. Because I miss being in a band and being out singing, even though it's absolutely nerve-wracking. It does really lift endorphins, and I used to be buzzing when I came back. I couldn't sleep. Basically, I used to be a lead singer in a band, and I play a little bit of keyboard and guitar, but I'm a bit out of practice now. But I really, really do want to do some angel music and like do my own angel music. I'd love to do that. So yeah, your hard work and dedication and your dreams are going to pay off. All right, Lisa, you've moved, haven't you, baby? I miss you now. Miss your Zumba classes and everything. Oh, but maybe you need to get back into it again, Paris, even if you do it from home. You know, but what about recording yourself, or do it just for you so you can listen to yourself, or have a little space for yourself, or a bit of karaoke maybe. I've done that before. I've got live on that actually, we won't comment on that. And also treat yourself to a few gifts, like a few luxurious gifts that you want because you deserve it, okay? You basically earned all the financial and security now that you want, okay? And it's saying you deserve that, okay? So enjoy it. And you've also got a messenger of action, okay? Card. That's your last sort of card that you've got here. It's really talking about this learning thing and you ready and eager to go, okay? And that's gonna, you know, although you feel insecure about it, do it anyway, alright? Maybe it is singing. Maybe you are going to get back into singing again. Because I was a bit procrastinating with it myself. But if your heart and your soul is really wanting to do it, go for it, okay? I want to say go for it, babe. And you're really fascinated by life, basically, and you want to try everything. So you're an all-rounder sort of person, I feel. Alright, let's see what else comes out for you on the Oracle ones. I've got to try and slip these angel ones back in intermittently because I don't really want them coming up again, if you know what I mean. If you put them too close together in the pack and whack them all back in. So I just literally slide them back in randomly. And then I'll give them another shuffle. Oh, Hayz is so spot on every time. It's amazing. Love her meditation nights. I miss them so much. You're going to make me cry in a minute again. Oh, don't. Yeah, if anybody wants to come to my group when this crappy COVID's over, even though I'm happy to wear a mask with people in it. I haven't got any COVID, I'm all free, I'm all negative. And as long as I got my Reiki grid, I hope I don't get it. But I will probably have the immunisation, the vaccine, you know, like everyone else. I'm just waiting to be given one, but I think I'm immune, to be honest. I better not say that as I touch wood in case. Right, Paris, you've got sacred knowledge, which is a bit interesting because we were saying about your learning new things, so you're going to learn new knowledge. Look, ancient and sacred knowledge is waiting within the heart of the earth, yearning for you to be discovered. Crystals hold the key, apparently, so I don't know if you're into crystals already, Jade. I keep calling you Jade, Paris. Maybe it's a jade crystal you need, Paris, which is a green one. So I don't know if you avoid green at all, but if you do, then you need green, okay? So if you want to comment what stone you don't like, as in colour, okay? So you're going to connect more with the earth, apparently, if you get more into crystals, if you're not already, and which is interesting because green is for what colour? The earth. Green and sort of brown colours, I'd say, is for earthy colours, or black. So if you avoid any of those colours, then please bring them into your life more, and it's going to give you more healing, love and abundance as a result, okay? Okay, so that's going to make you feel more confident anyway, if you can bring those colours and love as well, and make you love yourself, and it will also cure that emotional area, because green is for the heart chakra. So that will help with, because you said you're a bit emotional and you've had a tear tonight, so that would indicate you've got some emotion to release. All right, so if you could get rose quartz, which is light pink, or green aventurine, those two stones are really going to help you with that area to release that emotion. All right, Paris, I'm going to keep calling you Jade for some reason. Right, let me scroll up and see if she wrote anything. Oh, bless. Terry's saying if you want to join the Passion Club, because Facebook's absolutely awful at the moment. It doesn't show any of my posts to anybody, hence why I'm on here live as well. And because I'm kind and I want to do some free readings and free guidance. So your last one, well, we've done that one, haven't we, my love? We're going to do this. See what I mean? I'm getting a bit of a flap. I do need to go to the toilet actually, and then I'll be straight back. I'll be as quick as possible. I can't remember who I said I was going to do next after Paris. If you haven't got any crystals, Paris, I do free Reiki gemstones on the website. You just do pay for P&P. It's on the home page, at the bottom of the home page. Productivity, you've got the beaver card. Go ahead and just do it. Well, that confirms the rest, doesn't it? That we talked about, because it was telling you to go ahead and do it and don't worry about it. Okay, so your dreams are all going to come into place if you believe in yourself, alright? So I hope that helps. Debs, I'm definitely going to do Debs, and I did promise somebody else, and I can't remember who it was. I remember now. It was Carly. So I'll do Carly and then Debs, okay? Right, I hope you don't mind, guys. I'm really got to go to the toilet very, very quickly. I'll be literally a split sec, and I will be back. Okay, just listen to my pretty music a minute. I can turn it up while I'm gone for a sec. Back. Turn that down now, it's a bit loud. Oh, apparently my partner said there's a Suzanne Salo or something that wanted a reading. I probably missed you commenting lots, so if you're still there, I'll do you as well. So is it Carly next, then Debs? Alright, bear with me, Debs, I'll do Carly first. I think she commented first, but it is hard to tell. Alright, let me just regain myself. Right. Where's Carly? Right. I'm actually getting incredibly hot in here now. Don't think the heating's on now. Nope. I do get hot when I do this work. It's weird. Right. Carly. Is it Vita or Vita? I never get your surname right, but the angels know who you are, don't worry. I always believe that whoever's meant to have a message sort of comes forward, and you know, the right message will come through for that person, or the right messages will come through for that person, because that's how it works. So you've got to kind of believe in it. And oh, thank you, Michaela, though, for joining me, darling. Okay, I can always do you as well. Tomorrow we can have a chat online like we did yesterday, if that's alright. I hope your necklaces are helping you. Right. Right, you've got 3 emotion cards there. And I've got a main card for you though, actually. So let me get one more. Let's see if we can get her. These are tarot sort of angel cards. And you usually get major cards and minor cards. Oh, Rachel, I've got so many people to do as well. Everybody wants a reading. I have to come on every day. Shall I do that? Vita. I know, it's my pronunciation. I'm terrible because I'm a little bit dyslexic, which is a bit of a shame, isn't it? So, thank you, Debbie Fox. I don't want to say, I always call every Debbie Debs and I shouldn't do that. Alright, sis? My Amy Hooper, my sister's on there. She's got a different surname to me. Right, your main card, Carly, is choose freedom, believe it or not. Okay? So you got that one, choose freedom. Okay, sometimes you feel like your life might be a little bit blocked sometimes, okay? But often that's just an illusion, it's saying. Okay, you can free yourself from the obstacles if you choose a different path. Does that make sense to you? So you need to turn your thoughts away a little bit from the negative and think about other possibilities, and then those things will sort of open up to you. Alright, Carly? So there's quite a lot of emotion cards in there. There's 3 emotion cards, and I can see some children there as well. You've got 6 of emotion, 7 of emotion, and 10 of emotion. So there's some important decisions you have to make, Carly, and the decision that, you know, the angels are asking you, but you've kind of been putting it off. Does that make sense? Some decisions you've got to make that you've been putting off, but you're going to have to make a choice, and you've been procrastinating as well, because you don't want to upset someone. There's someone you don't want to upset if you make this decision. So you need to ask the heavens for some guidance to help you make that choice, to celebrate who you truly are. Alright, because maybe you're trying to be someone you're not sometimes, and then that makes us a little bit unhappy. Memories fill your heart with lots of emotions as well, so you think about the past a lot as well, and things that used to make you happy that maybe you can't have so much now. And there's going to be some people coming back into your life as well that you maybe fell out with, and they're going to be coming, or family members that you haven't seen for a long time, and they are going to be returning back into your life. I don't know if you know who they are, but it says children are quite important on this. And also reconnecting with your inner child again. Somebody else had that card earlier, and it's about you know, having fun, reconnecting with your inner child, your freedom, your laughing, the way you feel when you're a child, you know, when you have fun, going back to that sort of feeling. I'm going to cough, and I feel like that's because there's something you need to clear. I haven't got COVID. I get this sometimes when someone needs to speak up. Someone needs to talk about something. So there's something you're not talking about to someone, Carly, and it clogs my throat up when I get that. It means your throat chakra is a bit clogged. So I don't know if you avoid blue at all, but light blue would be a really good colour for you if that's the case. It's all about speaking your own truths, about who you really are and what you want, you know, and not feeling crushed about decisions, being honest and open about things. So I don't know if you do suffer with sore throats, Carly, or anything like that, or a bit of a groggle, but that would be why. So if you can invoke blue into your life a little bit more, light blue and dark blue maybe, more light blue for here and dark blue for the third eye. So that would be blue lace agate, stones. If you were going to look at gemstones, you could eat maybe more blueberries. Trying to think what else you could do. Anything blue really, wearing blue flowers. So just comment, Carly, what colour you least like. It might not be blue, but I was just feeling you had to clear something from your throat chakra. Because of the emotion, I feel it's probably emotion, something to do with that's going to upset someone, so you've been holding back, and that's affecting that area. And I think it might even be about forgiving someone as well, because there's been a misunderstanding, okay? And if you can forgive that person, there's going to be a lot of unconditional love coming in from that, okay? If you can, because sometimes if we don't forgive people, we carry that with us, that anger and that hate, and that really does affect our chakras and how we are in ourselves. So just release them and let them go. Even if you don't want to be their friend anymore and don't like them, it's like if you say goodbye to them and send them love and light, the angels appreciate that more than you sort of saying, oh, I hate them, I can't be bothered with them anymore. So just say love and light, don't want to sort of deal with you anymore, and wish them, you know, the best, but you don't want to be involved in that anymore, sort of thing. And that usually centres things a bit more and makes everything a bit more balanced. Okay? So I don't know if there's a situation you're stuck in that you're not happy about. But don't wait for someone to come and rescue you. It's saying, okay, you've got to do this yourself. So I don't know if that makes sense, Carly, to you. I don't want to freak you out or anything. Okay, you've got a lady there as well. So I know, I don't know if you are musical actually, but there is a lady here with a harp, like the other lady had. And it's showing you, you know, taking classes in something and doing your divine purpose. And you've got to have confidence in that and a talent you've got. I know you do hairdressing, I don't know if you do that anymore, but it's saying, you know, you're quite a creative person and you need to be doing that, alright? And be around like-minded people as well. I mean, we've all been struggling a little bit with COVID and not been able to spend time with our friends and doing the things we love, and it's been really difficult for everybody, I know that. Right, I don't know if you've been spending a lot of money, Carly, or spending money a bit too freely, or not spending it enough. It's one or the other. And it's saying you've got to, you know, watch that a little bit. But your hard work is going to pay off, alright? Because you do a lot of work as in hairdressing, and you do deserve treats as well, like everybody else. But it does say you're working too hard. So you need to have that bit of balance, like I said, and a little bit more fun. And be willing to ask for help from others. Don't try and do everything yourself. What you're basically doing is straining to make everyone else happy. And in the long term, it's harmful to your health, Carly. Alright? So I don't know if you have been poorly and getting a lot of bugs and things lately. Not COVID, but just general sort of feeling tired and achy and not being able to sleep and things. Maybe you've been drinking a little bit more than usual, I don't know. But you know, your body needs a little bit of a rest, and you need to, you know, try and have a bit more fun, but maybe try and do it some other way. Does that make sense to you? Alright? I know it can be difficult. I'm partial to a little drink sometimes myself. I'll probably have one tonight, so I might deserve one after this. but I don't get utterly out of my face, because I know that it would just affect my spiritual well-being. And if I do have a drink, I usually follow it with a drink of water as well, Carly. So if you do drink, just make sure you have a nice big pint of glass water before you go to bed, because that really does make you feel better in the morning, because you're so dehydrated when you drink. And see what you've got coming forward for the oracle card, Carly. Blessings, my love. Oh, that's a nice one. You've got rainbow one there. I don't know if you like rainbows, but you're being showered with lots of love, and your creativity is being stirred, it's saying again, okay? There's an endless stream of rainbow from your heart. So you're a very loving person, Carly. You've got so much to give, but you've got to let people come in a little bit more and help you, and don't be scared to let them come in and help either, okay? Because you deserve a little bit of a break, I feel. That's what I want to say to you, alright? Don't give yourself a hard time. Let's see what animal one comes forward. This is your animal guidance card, Carly. You've got the moose, and believe it or not, it says you know what's best for you. Okay, you're going to know what that means. Okay, you know what's best for you, Carly. That's what your guidance is saying. That's amazing. That resonates with that as well, I feel. Oh, these are really good tonight. Thank you, angels. If anybody wondered what the music is, there it is. Someone was asking earlier. Right, I'm going to do Debs next. And there was a lady asking earlier, my partner was talking about Suzanne, I think. I don't know if she's still there. But I'll do Debs in a minute. I haven't seen Debs for ages. Let's see what. Oh, what does Debs say? You should have a shop. Oh, I'd love one, Debs. I really would love a shop. I went past that one in town earlier, Holistic Hub. I know it's not for my sort of thing, it's for babies, I think, for massage. But I'd really love a shop, actually. My partner wanted to do one of those charity things where he set one up online where you get people to, like, donate. We were going to get a purple Hayz van. How would that be? Really cool. A purple Hayz, like, motorhome. And we'll travel around doing treatments for people that can't get to me, like. That would be great. So a bit like the library van. A couple of people come out and they get a reading and all my stuff's around in the van. That would be great. So do you think I should do that? Not because I'm scabby or anything like that, but it would be expensive for a van. I haven't got that kind of money, and it would literally be to help people, you know, to get around and give people the treatments they need and stuff. That'd be brilliant. So let's zone in a minute for Debs. I forget she's Debs Docherty now because she's married. It used to be Debs Croxon, didn't it? We've had some fun Debs, me and our Debs. I remember when we went to Pontins together, oh my god. The girl Pontins session, that was incredible, that was. Wow, if I tell you the story you'll probably all leave my page, but no. I've still got a bad leg today because of that. I swear that's why I've got a dodgy hip, because I jumped a 6-foot wall basically. It was the first time I'd ever been to a spiritual event, and it was to see Colin Fry and Derek Coram at Pontins in, where was it? Near Minehead, wasn't it, Debs? I can't remember now. But oh my god, I had a little bit too much to drink, and you're not supposed to drink really when you go to these events, but I was on the other side and I wasn't doing spiritual work then. I was just Hayley, you know, and doing a bit of, don't even know if I was doing Reiki then, Debs, but yeah, we went to this thing and I was hoping for a message from my dad. So you should never really hope for a message, because if you hope too much you don't get it. And I did get a message, but it wasn't from my dad, it was from someone that passed away. It was, you know, someone in the family who passed away, sort of thing, that they knew, and it was hard for me to get that message back to them. But something crazy went on that night, and Debs collapsed, and I tried to help Debs, and the security guards got really sort of a bit physically violent with us, I suppose you want to say, and I got a bit uppity, and I remember running away from them, and they were all on the speakers going, "We've got a crazy girl down here," and it was because the spirits had affected me, and I didn't realise. That isn't my excuse, honestly, it's straight up. But yeah, that did frighten me. I'll never do that again. And poor old Slim, oh yeah, and Sarah Payne. It was Sarah Payne, Debs, and Sharon. Oh, it was bloody hilarious. There was beads everywhere. We got back that night and, oh yeah, it was mental. I've gone all shivery cold now, man. I remember that. I fell in the bath with all my beads, and they were everywhere. They were in Deb's cleavage and everywhere. Oh my god, right. I got to zone in now, Debs, before I wet myself again. I was only thinking about that the other day. Oh, I haven't put them back in, Debs. I must do that first, in case they pop out for you. Right. It's a shame I never got to see Colin Fry, because he actually passed away, didn't he? Bless him. Yeah, I know, Debs, I always say too much, man. That was a good old days. I'm a bit different now. Oh, there we go. One popped out of the pack. That's for you then, Debs. Definitely. Intuition and insight, Debs. Popped out first. You are an intuitive person. Oh, yeah, Colin Fry. Did any of you guys get a message from him? I don't know if you did or not. I had one from Derek Coram, didn't I? Might remember rightly. Whenever I've got a message from my dad, it's always been when I least expect it, to be quite honest with you. So you'll never get the messages you want when you want them. It'll always be when you don't want them, or from someone you least expected. Right, Debs. You've got 2 main cards, 3 main cards. Your first one is intuition and insight, and successful completion, but you've also got to let something go, Debs. I feel like I don't know if you've got a new job, but the job you're doing now, the career job, or care job should I say, if you're still in care, that's really going well. I think you're doing well on that and your job, and you're blessed with many spiritual insights, it says, okay? You're going to begin a new journey soon, and you're going to be happy, and all your dreams are going to come true, Debs, on that. So I don't know whether you've been wanting to get a new job or go into a new job, but it might have been a little bit held back with COVID. And there's some past you have to release, and that will be liberating when you do that. It says any endings you've had will merely be the start of a new beginning. Okay, so if there's something that's ended, you know, don't worry, something's going to come around the corner for you, literally. It also says if you can change your thoughts, Debs, you'll be able to change your life a little bit more, okay? I know it's hard not to always think the worst of things. So yeah, trust your guidance, Debs, because you've been getting a lot of insights about things. And if you're not sure, the angels are saying that you're right, okay? Don't listen to what anybody else says, because you're always right, Debs, and you were always quite an empowered lady, always when I knew you. And you helped me a lot, Mum, the things you said about my son, and I'm going to cry in a minute. Jesus. There is a few secrets, keep them to yourself, Debs, alright? Stop being hard on yourself as well. You're being hard on yourself a lot, Debs. There's no need to worry, okay? Don't anticipate the worst, because it isn't helpful, it says. The heaven's going to provide a solution for you. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety, Debs, then you know that they're there for you, these angels, over this challenge that you've got in your life. And just release it to them, alright? Okay? I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to say. Me and you are quite close. Or we were, and I know a few things. So we can always message each other on that one, alright, Debs? There's a person, a healer of emotion card as well, coming in there. You feel so compelled to nurture others, Debs, that you forget to care about yourself. I got that coming in strongly for you. Bit of rose quartz I feel for you, alright, for that heart chakra. If you can sleep with that, Debs, or put it in your room, the rose chakra, that's going to help your relationships and how you feel about yourself. And green as well, you're going to love yourself again. Alright, stop giving yourself a hard time. And when you get these flashes of intuition, there's a kind, loving person around you as well that's going to be helpful, a good friend. Might be me even. But yeah, there's a good friend coming in to help you there. You've got a wonderful, loving family. You've got such a big, loving family. You're lucky, actually. I miss my family so much. But I think you miss them as well, because you've not been able to see everybody as much as you'd like. Now, I feel like I want to say someone has really pissed you off, Debs, but you need to, that's the word I want to use, because that's the sort of word you'd use. But you know, try and let that go, alright? Try and forgive that person if you can with unconditional love, because it's going to eat you up like mad. So that rose quartz is really going to help if you've got one, love, alright? And maybe even clear quartz to cleanse the body through. And I want to say Epsom salts as well. Alright, Epsom salts are really, really good, and you can get them in the pound shop or down Proper Job, and they're brilliant. I know you say it as it is. I do sometimes. So yeah, you've got to let go of something, Debs, and heal that thing, alright? Let's see what it comes out for you on this one. This is free will. Alright, that's the oracle cards. There's something you've been asking a question about, Debs, and it's saying no. Alright? Whatever it is, your answer, the answer to your question is no. Okay, and remember, you have free will. You're always free to make your own decisions. Don't listen to what others say. That's how that other card comes in about, you know, don't listen to others, go with your own intuition. And I think you need to meditate a little bit more, which I think you do find hard. And if you can meditate a little bit more, Debs, and have some quiet time, even if just sat on the bed holding your stone with some pretty music and asking your angels to give you some insight, it's saying that you'll feel some answers inside it. Believe it or not, it says inside your heart. So, you know, if you get that rose quartz and hold that rose quartz, that's going to start giving you a bit more insight, okay? There we go, Debs. Free will. I bet it's back to front, this writing. It's a bit of a pain on here. It goes back to front, where it does on my other page anyway. Let's see what animal guidance you got, Debs. What animal guidance card do we have for Debbie? I'm really, really sorry I didn't come to your wedding, Debs. I hate myself for that I couldn't come to that. I know you've forgiven me for that. I feel like you have. But it wasn't all my fault. I think you know what happened. But I know you had a really good day. Right, you've got empathy card, Debs. You've got the koala. Okay? It says speak less and listen more, that one. Okay? Does that make sense, Debs? Alright? The meaning speak less and listen more means meditate more, alright? Bless you. And I wonder when I'll ever get married, Debs. I got an engagement ring, but I don't know if I'll ever get married. I haven't showed it to you, have I? A little heart, little purple heart. I think it's a little amethyst. Right, I'm gonna do one more, I think, because I'm getting a bit tired. Is that alright with everyone? I love you too, Debs. I'm gonna do Sarah, I think, because she's my old friend, and if the other lady pops her name up, the one that was asking earlier, I'll be happy to do you as well, because my partner mentioned it, that you wrote several times. I think her name was Suzanne, so if she's still there, God bless you. Perhaps we can have a double wedding, Debs. No, that's it, Suzanne. Okay, who should I do first, Suzanne or Sarah? We'll do... Are you happy to wait, Sarah, if I do Suzanne first? Is that alright? Because I think she's been waiting quite a long time. So let me just have a drink. Actually, doing these readings are quite good because I actually drink more water when I do readings. I'm not a great lover of water, so I have to have juice in my water. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Let's put these cards back in a minute. I'm going to give these a good shuffle because I can be nice and mixed up. I can't do that thing where you split them and put them back together. I'm not that clever. I need to be Paul Daniels for that now. Or Bruce Forsyth. I want to say The Price is Right, but that's a different game altogether, isn't it? Yeah, I do drink water, Debs. But I drink the Reiki water I do. I've been putting it in one of those things as well with the crystals inside. And I do my own as well because I just don't like tap water. It does actually taste really weird compared to the crystal water that I drink. So, and actually I drink more when it's in a flask like this with a straw. Goodness knows why. My son says the same. He drinks more when it's in a straw type cup. Obviously I wouldn't do that with alcohol, you know, because you get really drunk, wouldn't you? But no, I don't know why these are actually on sale on my website. I've got about 5 left. They're like Egyptian cups. They're absolutely lush, so I had to nick one. Right, Sarah. No, Suzanne, sorry. I can't say your surname, Suzanne, but I've got your name in my mind's eye. Right, Suzanne. I hope I said it right, Suzanne. My mum's called Sue as well. I know quite a lot of Sues. My partner's mum's name's Sue as well. But my mum hates being called Suzanne. She likes Sue. That's her real name, Suzanne. Right. My hair is an absolute disgrace, guys. You'll have to forgive me on my hair. I haven't had a haircut for goodness knows how long. I'm grey, going grey. I've actually been cutting it myself. I don't think I've done too much of a bad job. Right, Suzanne. You've got a couple of action cards going on there. And a manifesting card. You're going to be manifesting your dreams. So there's lots of things you want. And I don't know if you know what manifesting means. You're going to be bringing those into your life. And now is a really good time to manifest those because we've just had a new moon. And the new moon is the best time to manifest your dreams and goals. So if you haven't already seen one of my videos, I've got a moon manifesting video on YouTube. You could watch that, and there's also one on how to manifest on the new moon. And if you watch both of those, one to how to do it and the meditating one, you could always do that on the next new moon, Suzanne. And you can manifest the things in your life that you want to bring forward into your life by doing that. And you can do something called a vision board, where you write things down that you want on a board, and you sort of pay gratitude to it every day, and then you get those things come into your life, okay? So if you want to do that, I can give you the links for those. So basically you're ready to go with this dream of yours. I feel like it's a job or something you want to do that you've been meaning to do for a while, and it's saying everything's ready in place now, so take the first steps to go for that, okay? So I don't know if you can comment on that, whether that's true. Even if it's little small steps, alright, Suzanne? Because you are getting somewhere. You will start to notice signs as well that you're on the right path. So I don't know if you believe in angels and spirits and things like that. You may well do, because you've popped onto my page. But if you see like feathers or coins or anything like that lying in your path, or numbers even, synchronization numbers, that means that's your little spirit guide saying, yes, you're right, go ahead with it. It's your confirmation that they're there with you, basically. So if you see figures like 222, 111, 444, maybe on the clock, anywhere like that, or on your phone, TV, anything like that, or the time, it is literally signs from your angels, okay? So look out for those signs if you can, because it will be telling you that you're going in the right direction. Alright, so I don't know if that makes sense to you, Suzanne. Embrace people around you as well. And you need to be willing to accept help from others as well, and you might need a little bit of help to manifest those dreams. So accept that help if you need it. You'll find a lot of comfort in traditional solutions with that. But your heart definitely longs to try out new ideas, Suzanne. Okay? Right. Do you see 111 a lot? 222. I knew it was one of them. I know you see one of them quite a lot. 222 used to be mine. Now, I don't know if there's someone that's passed then, maybe, but mine always resonates with my father. If I see 222, I always believe that's my dad saying hello to me, that he's there. And lately I've been seeing 444, which means somebody's trying to communicate with you. And my gran passed in March. So if there's someone that's recently passed, or you're looking for a loved one sign or a message from the angels, that's it, okay? Every time you see that, 111 basically means be careful what you're thinking about, because you'll manifest it, alright? So be careful what you think about when you're manifesting your dreams if you see 111. Alright, and 222 is basically go for it. You know you are going to get those things come in, and you're being well looked after. That's what 222 means. Alright, you're being well supported and looked after. So that was your two main cards: manifesting your dreams and embracing those around you, Suzanne. And you've got an emotions card there, just one, a thought card, and two action cards. So you've got to make this important decision, but only you can make it. And the same, don't procrastinate because you're worried about upsetting someone, alright? It's got to be your choice. Because you need to, if you don't, you're not celebrating who you truly are. And that's what I want to say. You're not being the real Suzanne, the Suzanne you want to be. And you're working very hard, too hard. You need to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. So in order to do that, you may need to ask for help from others, alright, to lighten your load a little bit, Suzanne. I feel like you're going to work, you're doing the housework, you're literally doing everything and picking up everybody's mess and pieces. Does that make sense? And in the process, you're straining to make everyone happy, and the biggest person that's not happy is you, alright, when you're doing that, because you're literally burning yourself out in all areas. If you need a bit of energy, Suzanne, you could do the Epsom salt baths. Clear quartz is really good for cleansing your body, getting rid of all that negative stuff that you've taken on board from everybody else, alright? I feel like sometimes you might get a little bit angry and not know why. That is because you're literally taking on everything and you're not having that time out for yourself, alright? So if you could have a little chilled Epsom bath with some candles, maybe put some crystals in the bath, maybe even a little meditation on YouTube, or do that little meditation that I've got on my YouTube, and that might really help you to release that as well. So there's going to be some wonderful opportunities for you coming around the corner, alright? But don't procrastinate. Like I said, you need to go for it. And you're going to be really, really busy, okay, when that happens. Busier than what you are now, which is why I'm saying you need to ask for help from people. Otherwise you're going to be burnt completely out. Maybe even a new business is coming forward as well, alright? So really have confidence in those abilities. I feel you are quite a spiritual person actually, so I don't know if it's a spiritual kind of job you do, or a care job of some sort. But it's something you've always wanted to do. Has there been a situation as well troubling you, Suzanne? Or it's been troubling you and it's come to an end? It's almost like it's finished or it's ending and you're going to breathe a sigh of release. You've had enough of it now and it's going to be gone soon, alright, if it hasn't already. Whatever it is, you've got to let it go now, alright? I don't know if there's somebody else as well in your life that has a dependency on something, as in alcohol or drugs, someone that's not been looking after themselves, and it's saying that they'll be free of that soon, they'll be free of that addiction and that dependency, alright, does that make sense? Oh my god, you always wanted to be a nurse but just can't do it. Oh my god, Sarah's a nurse above. She's a brilliant nurse and she said exactly the same. And she didn't believe in herself, did you, Sarah? And you're a brilliant nurse now. So tell Suzanne below, she can do it. Doesn't matter how old you are. You've got, you know, nursing takes a good 4 years, is it, Sarah? But I'm actually a support worker now as well, and that's something I've always wanted to do. I work in mental health as well as doing this, and I never thought I'd get a job in that field. And that's now led me on to, I might have a job in Dorothy House. So I'm actually really, really chuffed that I might be working where my dad was actually too in his last few weeks. So I'm waiting to hear on that one. Oh my god, is it your son? I felt like it was a relative, someone close to you that you really love. And you've tried all you can to help that person, I feel, and you've done really well. Or it's you can't help that person and they've had to do it themselves, but that's coming to an end, Suzanne. Alright, so you haven't got to worry about anyone. I think that's going to, you know, take... Oh my god, the music stopped. Right, I'm going to put the music on just again, Sarah, to do yours. Alright, I'm going to make Sarah Payne's the last one, because I am losing my voice a little bit. And I promise you guys, I'm going to come on again. I'll just go... Oh, bloody hell, Sarah's come back again. That is a bit of a warning when it does that I've got to make it my last one. It always cuts the music or stops the music. How weird is that? It just stopped it and then came on again. And honestly, I haven't got any remote controls or anything. That is mad. So Sarah, you're the last one, darling, and then I will come on again. You know, I don't really want to wait every 2 weeks. It's quite a long time really, but when I've got my children I find it's a bit mental, but I haven't got them for a week now. So I could come on again. In fact, I probably will come on again next Wednesday because it's the full moon and I'll be doing my new healing Reiki grid. So if anybody wants to be on the healing grid, you can go on it. I'm putting, this time it's going to be all free again. I might ask for donations next time. CD players from the Dark Ages. No, it's not, Terry. Thanks, love. No, it's not. It's quite, I wouldn't say that if Dave's on. He gave that. It's a present. No, it's quite a good one actually. It's a good sound. It's probably more the CD to be honest, but then it's quite a new CD, so it's a bit freaky. It's done that twice now. 3 times actually. You'll have to install me some new ones then, Sarah, won't you? Right. Honestly, my new man's been amazing. He has done lots there for me. He's helped me do this room and everything. You know, I'm going to try and do some music, Sarah, of my own if I can. I don't know if it'd be as magical as this, but I do play the keyboard and the guitar, and I've got ever such a weird voice, as you know, and I've never really known where it belongs. So I wonder if I should be doing some angelic angel music, maybe, because you're not actually allowed to play other folks' music, are you? I don't think in the background, but it doesn't hurt for things like this. But I think if it's commercialised things and things like that, I don't think you're actually allowed to play other people's music. You've got to have a licence. Right, I'm going to zone in now, Sarah, and see what you get come forward. Alright? Do you still live in High Littleton? I haven't seen you for ages. I've seen a few posts of Mike's when he puts them up. I think I made a bit of a joke on one. Oh. Alright, Laura. Did you get your message earlier from Dad? It's at the beginning of the video. Well, you're going to be manifesting your dreams as well, Sarah. I don't know if you still do your spiritual work, because I'm getting really cold in here at the moment, so which is unusual. Usually this room's quite warm. So I don't know if someone's coming through there for you, Sarah, but my feet are freezing. Unless my partner's opened the door downstairs. I usually get really, really hot. Right, you've got a lot of thought cards coming in, Sarah. So I don't know if you think a lot. I think you do. You do analyse stuff quite a lot. But you've got 3 cards there. You've got the Guardian of Thought, 6 of Thought, and the Messenger of Thought card. And your main card is manifesting your dreams. Okay? You're ready to go on that, Sarah, which I think you've manifested quite a lot of them already. but there's a bit more that you want. I don't know if there's something else you want on top of the nursing. But have you ever thought about, I want to say, like surgery sort of stuff? I don't know if that's something you've thought about. Or even counselling. I feel I've got both of those things coming in, because you're quite counsellly as well, I feel, with your nursing. You do help the patients and really talk to them and make them feel like they're a person, you know, and you have a bit of a laugh as well with it. You're serious and you do have a laugh, I feel, as well. And you've got to notice the signs too, alright? So I don't know if you've not been getting any recently for a while. In fact, I haven't had any feathers for quite a while now myself, but you're going to start to see some more signs from the other side, alright? There we go. Counselling it is then, my love. I always thought you were quite a counsellor sort of person, to be honest. Do you remember that time when I done your feet and your thing disappeared in like a night? I can't believe that. That was amazing. That you really had a good talk with me that day. I remember that day. You used to come up for a good old chat, and you've got the Healer of Action card as well, which means you're blessed with many things. Okay. It's saying make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time, sir, because you've got so many hours that you're busy that you just haven't got enough time for this plan that you want to do. Obviously, it's the counselling. You feel you haven't got time to do the counselling on top of everything else. Obviously, would that be a home course, Sarah? Because you could do a home course on that. Maybe Open University. Have you been thinking about that? Oh, thanks, Tara. You're a star, man. He's like doing little background messages for me, for you guys. It's weird because I manifested to get someone in my life and to help me with my business, because I did close for a while and shut everything down for a year. So, yeah, it's funny how things work out. Believe in your dreams. Honestly, guys, if you believe in your dreams and you manifest it, you'll get what you want. You just got to believe in yourself and believe in what you want. And that's what it's saying on this card. You can do anything with a smile, Sarah, because you're always a happy, smiley person, even if you've got, and that's what being a nurse and caring's about, even if you've got the whole world on your shoulders, and what I do, really. Even if you've got the whole world on your shoulders, you've got to be able to be strong for other people, and that takes a lot of guts and a lot of balls and a lot of front to do that, Sarah. And there ain't many people that could do that. And that's going to make me cry now, because with, you know, all the COVID and stuff as well, you're a key worker, man. And give a round of applause. I could have put you live on the camera, but I didn't know you could do that, so next time we'll do that. I'd love to see people's faces. So claim your personal power, Sarah, and I want to say yellow with you. I want to say yellow stones, so I don't know if you avoid yellow, but citrine I feel screaming at me for you. Don't know if you have had any sort of water infections or any trouble in that area, but I feel like our kidneys, even a bit of backache. You suffer with a little bit of backache, bottom end. Screaming out to me yellow for you, alright? Even if you put it in your bath, so very cleansing yellow, alright? So you could, yellow flowers, sunflowers, orange juice. I don't know if you avoid orange juice, that's sort of yellowy, isn't it? So anything yellow, Sarah. I'm trying to think what else is yellow that you could have. Do you have a bit of an issue with dairy sometimes, Sarah? Maybe avoid the heavy dairy stuff. Alright, I've got that coming in as well. And I don't know if you eat seeded bread, but that would really help you if you can try and do that. You can have some peaceful times on the horizon, that means in the future. Alright, so looking ahead, you're going to have some peaceful times. And you'll be able to see a bit of a destination in sight on that, because you're peppers, bananas. Oh, peppers and bananas. Beck, I need some glasses. There we go, Sarah. If you can bring in some yellow, maybe even orange, because orange is the next one down. Yellow and orange stones will be brilliant for you. So citrine and orange carnelian. And that's going to give you a bit of confidence as well with these dreams you want to manifest and this counselling that you want to do. Alright? In fact, red jasper is the one that gave me confidence when I was on stage, which is the red-brown one, Sarah. So maybe you could have all three of those, because they're for the lower chakra areas. So that's dark red, brown, yellow and orange, and that will help sort of manifest everything together for you and help heal that area. Alright? But whatever this project is, it looks like it's going to be quite exciting for you. I don't know whether it means you're moving house or what here, but have you thought about moving at all, Sarah? I don't know if it means moving forward in your dreams or moving forward actually in your house. But some new information you receive will require you to change your plans a little bit, Sarah, alright? So bear that in mind. You've been wearing orange a lot. Right, so that probably means that, well, all of a sudden, like, without sort of, you don't normally sort of thing, so that means you're opening your intuition, and if you're wearing more orange more, that means your psyche is sort of telling you to, alright? So your psyche's telling you to wear that orange because you need it more, alright? But try and bring in a bit of yellow as well if you can. I'm saying put it in the bath or even in a glass of water, Sarah. If you can put it in a glass or a bottle of water for 12 hours and drink the water, take the crystal out obviously because I don't want you choking on it. Make sure the crystal's clean, put it in some boiling water first. It'll act as a crystal elixir, and if you can drink that, it will flush it through a lot quicker for you, that problematic area. Let me know how you get on with that, because that'll be an interesting experiment. And also pop it under your pillow as well when you're sleeping. You can do that and that will heal you while you're sleeping. There's going to be some documents as well coming through, Sarah. So I don't know if there's anything legal. It could be the you laugh. It could be the why are you laughing? It could be the counselling course there. All right. There's going to be some documents to fill in somewhere. And somebody's going to be sharing some knowledge with you. All right. So that's what the thought card is about. There's somebody coming in, sharing some thoughts with you. Maybe it's about the job you want to do. They're going to be giving you a little bit of insight on that, a bit of a heads up. Alright? This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic, apparently. That music stopped again. I'll just quickly press play because I lose my connections if I don't have my music on a little bit. I'll have to put a different one on next time. I've got another angel one that I used to play when I healed my dad, and I like that one too, but this is probably my favourite at the moment, this one. So those peaceful times are on the way, Sarah, and all the stress in your life is going to fade away, okay? And you're going to have happier times. And I don't know if you're thinking about going on holiday, but you're going to be going across the water on holiday, maybe when COVID's over. I don't know if you've cancelled a holiday that you had planned, that you were a bit annoyed about, but it's saying you are going to be going across the water to another country, alright? Oh God, I've gone all cold, Sarah. Your angels are coming in now. Right, let's see what the oracle card says. I need the toilet again, unbelievably. I think what it is, every time I do a reading, I'm clearing stuff for you guys as well, and it's ironic, it's the bladder, Sarah, with with yellow. Oh, bless you. Try have you got any citrine, Sarah? If you haven't, I can send you one. If I've got any, I do need to get some more citrine. It's a little bit expensive. Citrine is a bit more than the other stones it can be, but I might have a little piece here I can send you. Alright, if that helps you, if you haven't got any. Oh, I've got the regret card for you, for the oracle card, so there it is, okay? It's to do with something looking back on the past that you have to let go of, Sarah. Alright, so there's nothing sad than looking back on a part of your life with regret, wondering if you could have done it a bit different, but you didn't. Okay, so if it's something you've not done, obviously it says go for it. Alright, it's better to try than not to have failed at all, okay? Better to try, than fail than not to try at all, if that makes sense. So all's not lost, you'll have time to turn this situation around, whatever it is, okay? So let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart, okay? So it's just finding the time to do it all, Sarah, isn't it, really? Okay, so don't worry about something that you haven't done. Basically, don't regret it. Don't keep on holding on to that. Let it go. Alright? Because you can't change things that have happened in the past. Alright? You can only look forward to the future and change the future. That's what I always say. You cannot go back and change the past. That's one thing you can't do. So, from that, we learn lessons. And that's the only way we learn lessons, is by making mistakes and changing the way we do things. And we're only all human, aren't we? So let's see what animal guidance got. Oh, shoot! Me, they all fell out. I'll have to pick all them up now, Sarah, because you're not going to have that many angel guidance cards, I shouldn't think. It's because I'm getting tired now, so that's why Sarah's the last one. Yeah, the past is the past. And anybody on my page now, if I am like Marmite, really, you either love me or hate me, basically, so I've got no qualms with anyone, no one at all. I just want a peaceful life, like everyone does. And if there's somebody that I sort of clash with, I just send them love and light and leave it at that. Sending hate to someone only actually brings hate to yourself in the end, because you get back tenfold. Right, you've got the porcupine card, Sarah. Innocence, how bizarre, it says free yourself of guilt. So that goes hand in hand with the regret card. Okay, so if there's something you're holding on to that you've been feeling guilty about or ashamed about, don't feel bad about it, alright? I hope that makes sense. We ought to get together, girls. Can we do that? At Spoons or something, we'll go for a nice meal. Or I could maybe organise a psychic supper. I remember doing that. That was brilliant, that was. Did you come, Sarah? I think you did. I know Debs came. I love Marmite. I actually hate Marmite. I only like the Twiglets. That's the only things I like, but I actually hate bloody Marmite. It's weird, isn't it? I might have to try it again, because your taste buds do change, don't they, sometimes? Thank you, everybody. I love you guys. And I'm so glad I came on here instead of the Purple Hayz readings page, because I don't get such a big audience on there, and I don't feel so lonely now, because I've missed chatting. I'm such a chatterbox, and I do miss everyone. I remember we were going to meet up, Debs, weren't we? Yeah, we'll go away again. Or do a Pontins weekend. That's weird. You don't like Twiglets, and I like Twiglets, but I like Marmite. You like Marmite, and I don't. Oh, I've got to show you my grid, guys, before you go. If you haven't seen it, it is an amazing grid. No, I don't want to cancel the video. I don't want to do that. Hang on. There we go. I nearly cancelled the video then, guys. Can you see it? So that's my grid that I did. That's the one for myself to connect to Metatron, which is the highest angel of the Tree of Life. If everybody doesn't know, the Tree of Life is to do with Kabbalah leading up to heaven, which I didn't realise when I bought my Tree of Life pendant. If you see there, we've got the Merkaba at the top, Merkaba quartz. We've got fluorite there, which is green and purple, but you can't see that because it's quite dark in here. We've got quartz. Let me turn my light up a minute. We've got all the stones there. Look, Reiki chakra stones. We've got selenite there in the front, and quartz as well around the edge, 2 quartz points. And these ones here in front of me, they're going to be used for you guys, basically, for the next grid. I'm going to be doing a Reiki flower grid. Well, I'll show you it. It's a little bit different to the Metatron, but it's still just as beautiful. And I'm going to be doing it on a board like I did with this one, drawing it myself. I'll probably put this one in the middle, obviously, this big one. Not sure about all these, but we're definitely going to be putting all these quartz around the edge, pointing into the stone. So if anybody wants some free Reiki distance healing sent your way, just email me or pop on my website and press the message button. Give me your requests, a little photo if you've got one. And what I do, I place them all under the middle stone, and you'll literally start receiving healing. I can show you some of the testimonials of the people that are already receiving it. If anybody's out there now that is receiving it or has received it, pop a little comment on the page about your experience. I've had lots of good feedback from the sessions. So yeah, it's been really, really great. Really, really happy with the grid, and I think that's why it's been quite empowered tonight, in fact, because this grid is supposed to, if you see the quartz is pointing towards me, and I meditate with this grid every day to try and connect to Metatron, but I've only been doing this for a day now, so yeah, really want to connect with you guys again sometime. It's been amazing tonight. Let me just turn you around without losing you. There. Now we don't want to be in the limelight because I'm a bit hot and flustered. I need a bath. I need to have an Epsom bath after to cleanse myself. So I'm going to say love and light, guys, alright? There's me trusted angelic unicorn wand that I found, and I've just got to find my angel tuners now because they've gone missing. I'm a bit peeved off about that, but I'm hoping they will just turn up. I swear spirits and angels move my stuff around, because I'll look there 3 times and it's not there, and I'll go back there again and there it is. So thank you everyone that's come on tonight, and if you didn't get a message tonight, I promise I'm on next Wednesday evening, and I'll be talking about the new grid then, and I'll probably have it done by then because I want to get it done by the next full moon. That's when you release everything you don't want and get rid of all the horrible things you don't want from your body and everything. So we're going to be doing that next week. So if you do want the healing, please get that message sent to me no later than tomorrow, because I've got to get all the names down ready in time for next week. Okay, love and light to everybody, and if you want a free Reiki chakra gemstone sent your way, you just have to cover the P&P. You can find that on my homepage. I'm actually losing my voice now. But thank you, angels. And say thank you to the angels and spirits for being with me tonight. Love you all so much. Send you all love and light.